What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another break on this Friday evening. Right now, I've got 2024 Panini National Treasures WWE single box number 11 random letter. I'm going to go ahead and get this shared over to the group, get everybody tagged, and we will go ahead and get started. We have been pulling some absolute heaters out of the first two boxes, so really looking forward to this one. Guys, we have the last box of this case up on the website right now. Only a few spots left there. It is down to single digits. So if you've been missing out on the last three breaks and you want to get in, highly recommend checking that out because it will go fast. I believe there's only 5 spots left in that one. All right, got all the tags in there. We'll go ahead and give everybody just a couple of seconds to hop on in here. Then we will get the names and letters randomed. All right, let's do this. Got the names here. 13 entries. Jeremy Green on top. Stephen Okoye on the bottom. Roll the dice. Anything less than 4, we roll again. Got a 6, so we're good there. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Denton sent on top. Jeremy Green on the bottom. Going to go ahead and get this reflected onto your screens here. There you go. And then we've got the letters here. A on top, U, W, X, Y, Z on the bottom. Roll the dice once again. Anything less than 4, we roll again. Got a 6, so we're good there. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. GHI on top, S on the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and get this reflected onto your screens and start the trade timer. There we go. 5 minutes on the clock starting now. While that trade timer is ticking, I'll go ahead and get our verification codes copied into the chat. And then as always, like I've done with the other 2 breaks, I'll go ahead and read the description of the break on the website just so everybody is crystal clear on how the random letter is going to work. All right, verification codes have been posted with just about 4.5 minutes left on the trade timer. I'm going to go ahead and read the description here. Letters will be going off the first letter of the first name. Nicknames do not count. So, for example, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, because the American Nightmare is in quotation marks, that is denoted as a nickname. So Cody Rhodes will go to the letter C. The one where it is interesting here is, for example, The Rock goes to the letter T because that is how his name is listed on the checklist. So does not go to the letter R, goes to the letter T. The weird one there, or the one that might cause hiccups and people be confused, is Undertaker. While you may refer to him as The Undertaker, he goes to the letter U because on the checklist he is referred to as only Undertaker with no the. So if we have any confusion or anything arises like that, we will go over it during the break, but I always like to read that off just to make sure everybody's clear while they are trading. All right, just about 3.5 minutes left on the trade timer here. Really looking forward to this one. We hit some bangers in the first 2 breaks. They have been a lot of fun. I really, really enjoy this stuff. And also, guys, we will be randoming the box at the end of the break as well to everybody. So look forward to that as well. You can get one of these gorgeous National Treasures boxes. Nothing too special, but always a lot of fun. I think they're one of my favorite box designs for a product. We do need a 1-of-1, Jeremy. I am with you 100%. Let's get a monster 1-of-1. I mean, any 1-of-1 is exciting, but we need a monster 1-of-1. All right, guys, we are now past our halfway point here. 2 minutes left on the trade timer. Like I said, guys, the last break of this case is up on the website with only 5 spots left. Got a personal break coming up after this one, but we can break that to wrap up the night and have some fun. All right, just about our last 60 seconds left on the trade timer in case anybody wants to swap their letters. All right. I will try my best, Jeremy. I'm hoping it breaks. I'm a big WWE fan. If nobody could tell by my constant rambling, so these are always some of my favorite breaks. Always love seeing the cards along with you guys. So I'm hoping it breaks tonight. We do not. So we had to actually like request this one. I'm sure, as everybody else has had in the retail world, it is very difficult to get WWE right now. We were actually going to save these, not necessarily save them, but we got these with the plans to possibly do some Facebook drops for Mania weekend. But I was here, I was hanging out, and I said, hey, why don't we do them early? I think they'll be a lot of fun. Emmett and I, one of our other breakers, and our shipping manager, David, are actually all going to WrestleMania. We leave on Wednesday for Vegas, so I'm very, very excited. It's going to be my first Mania. Really looking forward to it. All right, guys, the clock has hit 0. Seeing no trades. Those are going to be everybody's letters. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Empty sleeve there. Like I said, guys, we will be randoming this box at the end of the break, the empty box here. These are always really nice boxes. Empty box. Yeah, that's fair. Vegas it's going to be crazy. We were talking about the problem with Vegas, the good and bad, is that it's so set up for entertainment and different things that you can do. Is this one? That one didn't break all the way. You can do so many different events and stuff. But the problem is WWE took that and it's kind of oversaturating the market almost a little bit with extra events. So I think it'll be hard for everybody to decide what they want to do and what they want to go to. Empty box there, but it'll be a lot of fun. I'm very excited. Empty mini box there. All right, here we go. Starting off, we got our first base. We got a 32 out of 99 honky tonk, man, for the letter H. I'm sorry, Steven. I'm sorry. I tried. There we go. That one going over to the letter H and Denton. All right, Jeremy. You asked for it. We got it for you, man. This is amazing. One of my favorite up-and-coming wrestlers. This is a monster right here. We've got a Roxanne Perez 1-of-1. How about that? Going over to Jeremy with the letter R. Wow. Whew, that's got my heart pumping a little bit. 1-of-1 Roxanne Perez. It doesn't get much better than that. There you go, Jeremy. Hope that works for you. Hope that's a good 1 of 1. I mean, you can't go wrong with a 1 of 1, but that I would argue right now, especially with her coming up to the main roster really recently, that is a monster right there. Congrats. Right behind that, we have an Angelo Dawkins, 83 out of 99 for the letter A. And Steven, there you go, Steven. Nice memorabilia coming your way. Then we've got a Cedric Alexander here for the letter C, 37 out of 99 on the memorabilia as well. That one going over to Jeremy. Then we've got a nice timeline legend here of Kane, 42 out of 99. Going over to Douglas. There you go, Douglas. Nice retro material. That's the timeline materials. Also retro, but a really cool one there. And then guess what? I said retro because I read retro. Because right behind that, we have a retro materials 15 out of 99 Umaga. Going over to the letter U and Jeremy. There you go, Jeremy. Behind that, we got our first auto. We've got a Duke Hudson, 51 out of 84 on the Viewpoint auto for the letter D. Also going over to Jeremy. Really nice one there. Chase U auto. All right. I'm going to try my best. There we go. I hope we get another Alexa Bliss. That would be sick. We've got an 18 out of 25 Hank Walker on the definitive ink. Going over to Denton. There you go, Denton. My heart is still pumping, man. From a 101, that is crazy. National Treasures 101, too. Right behind that, we've got a Nia Jax, 76 out of 99 for the letter N. Going over to Stephen Lepacki. There you go, Stephen. We got another one that I feel like you can't go wrong with. There we go. Let me look who this... Okay. Of course, this is going over to Jeremy. I'm saying that as a good thing. I just had to make sure. Jeremy, we're wrapping up with another monster for you. How about a Bret the Hitman Hart patch auto out of 75? 66 out of 75. We'll get that one magged up. That one on the Clutch Factor patch auto. There you go. Jeremy, killer legend there to finish us off. All right, let me get these thrown up on... Let me get this one thrown up on a mag, I should say. Mag stand there. I'm going to go ahead and random off our empty box real quick, and then we will hop into our recap. Got that empty box there for you. Let me get that random built. Wow. 1 of 1. All right, here we go. Got the box random here. Denton on top, Jeremy Green on the bottom. Going to roll the dice. Anything less than 4, we roll again. Got a 7, so we're good there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That one going over to Jeremy. There you go, Jeremy. Another box coming your way. Go ahead and get that verification code posted. All right, and then we'll hop into our quick recap here. Here we go. Got the Nia Jax out of 99 for the letter N. Hank Walker out of 25. Hank Walker, excuse me, for the letter H. Duke Hudson for the letter D out of 84. Got the Umaga out of 99 for the letter U on the retro materials. Got the Kane there out of 99 for the letter K. Cedric Alexander out of 99 for the letter C. Angelo Dawkins out of 99 with the real nice big E there. My pleasure, Jeremy. Thank you for hopping on, and congrats again. That one going over to the letter A. And we got Honky Tonk Man out of 99 for the letter H. We got Brett the Hitman Hart patch auto there out of 75 for the letter B. And we finish off with the monster Roxanne Perez, 1 of 1. Congrats on that. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for this break. Thank you, everybody, for hopping on with me. Hope you have a wonderful evening. I'll see you in the next one.